British Prime Minister Keir Starmer sensationally resigned and cried after rumours swelled over the weekend, with his premiership remained engulfed in a huge number of scandals and rows.
Walking up this street 2 years ago was the proudest moment of my life. A new Labour government, the first in 14 years. A page in our country's history turned after years of disappointment and despair. The chance to change the lives of millions of people for the better. That's what I came into politics for. And look at what we've achieved in just 2 years. An economy that is stronger, growing faster than our peers. Wages rising faster than inflation in every single month since we came to power. Investment secured, infrastructure being built. An end to austerity, with the fastest fall in NHS waiting lists for 17 years. The biggest improvement in rights for workers and renters in a generation. The biggest uplift in defence spending since the Cold War. Small boat crossings falling. Asylum hotels closing. Protecting young people from social media. And 500,000 children being lifted out of poverty because of the choices that I made. Our reputation in the world restored, with Britain once again standing up for decency, respect and the rule of law. But I know the question being asked now is not who was best placed to change the Labour Party, to take us into power and to begin the vital work of improving lives for millions of people. Those questions have been answered. The question my party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election. I have heard the answer of my parliamentary party to that question, and I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first. That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. I have spoken to His Majesty the King this morning to inform him of my decision. I will ask the National Executive Committee of the Labour Party to set out a timetable with nominations opening on the 9th of July and completed by the summer recess.
His voice broke at the end of his address as he paid tribute to his wife and children.
I shall spend more time on the most important job, being the best husband I can to my fantastic wife Vic, who has been a rock by my side through good times and bad, and being the best dad I can to my beautiful children, who are my pride and my joy. Thank you very much.
Media reports suggested he was considering his political future after his main rival, Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham, won a decisive by-election victory last week to return to Parliament and challenge the Prime Minister. Starmer has faced many scandals during his short term in office, including successive government U-turns, his former US ambassador's links to Jeffrey Epstein, immigration protests following the Belfast attempted beheading, the two-tier policing row after the murder of Henry Nowak, and others. Starmer was a strong opponent of the vote to leave the EU in 2016 and was seen by many Brexiters as a key figure in trying to block the result of the referendum, but then pledged to respect the outcome. His main leadership rival, Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham, said last September that he would like to see the UK back in the EU within his lifetime. Burnham won a decisive by-election victory to return to Parliament and challenge the Prime Minister. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage said Labour heavyweight Andy Burnham's victory in the Macclesfield by-election was all about getting rid of the British Prime Minister after his own candidate was beaten to second place.
The sheer scale of our victory against Labour made it inevitable that this Prime Minister could not survive. And because of that, Burnham steps forward and wins quite convincingly the Macclesfield by-election, ironically with the same message that we had in the local elections. Ours was vote reform, get Starmer out. His was vote Burnham, get Starmer out.
Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch also weighed in on Prime Minister Starmer's resignation.
Given the Prime Minister has resigned, why is he hanging around? The Deputy Prime Minister had to change his statement so that we all knew that the EU Reset Summit has been postponed. That's not happening anymore. So what's he hanging around for? Why are we sending a non-Prime Minister to the most important NATO summit in a generation? Why? It is because this psychodrama is about the Labour Party, not the country.
The resignation of Starmer implies that Britain is expecting its 7th Prime Minister in 10 years. I'm Mazino Dixon for Voice of Nigeria.